Before we delve into the mysteries of 3 a.m. prayers, kindly take a moment to subscribe to this channel. We're about to embark upon a fascinating journey into the realm of spirituality, delving deep into the captivating enigma that is the 3 a.m. prayer session. The dark silence of the night, when the world is at peace and the heart seeks tranquility, the appeal of 3 a.m. prayers captivates the minds of devout believers across the globe. This journey will lead us to a profound exploration of this sacred time. The stillness of 3 a.m. is not just a physical quietness, it's a representation of serenity, peace, and self-reflection. It serves divine summoning to the devoted, an invitation for a spiritual rendezvous, a call, a sacred connection with their deity through an act of solemn devotion. Across continents, Christians awake to heed this call, engaging in fervent prayer with an intensity that is as deep as it is stirring. This unique time witnesses a grand chorus of voices, each quietly articulating their hopes, dreams, fears, and confessions. It's a time when faith is not just an abstract concept, but a tangible presence. The significance of this hour is deeply entrenched in biblical symbolism, echoing the divine perfection and completeness. There exists an ethereal beauty during this time, a sacred ritual that bridges the gap between the terrestrial and the celestial, the human and the divine, the individual and the cosmic. It is a period of communion, of spiritual bonding, of divine dialogue. Prayers this sacred hour are believed to be extraordinarily powerful, fostering a spiritual bridge that offers a space for contemplation, reflection, and seeking guidance. The solitude of the hour provides a safe haven, a sanctuary clamor of the world. It's a time to be alone with God, to listen, to learn, to grow. These prayers are not just rituals performed out of obligation, they are expressions of faith, of hope, of love. Every word spoken, every plea made stands as a testament to the believer's trust in God, their surrender to His will, their pursuit of His guidance. This is a time to forge a deeper and more personal connection with God. As we learn that each moment spent in prayer is a step closer to understanding and enlightenment, these words perfectly encapsulate the essence of 3 a.m. prayers, outlining the profound spiritual journey that they represent. They offer a glimpse into the soul of the believer, their unwavering faith, their journey towards spiritual growth. This exploration into the realm of 3 a.m. prayers is not just about understanding a religious practice, it's practice. It's about unraveling the tapestry of faith, about witnessing the transformative power of prayer, about appreciating the beauty of a spiritual journey. It's about understanding the language of the soul, the language of the soul, the whispers of the heart, the silent plea for divine guidance. Together, let's delve deeper into the mysteries of 3 a.m. prayers, unravel the threads of faith and hope, and embark on a spiritual journey that promises to be as enlightening as it is profound. The stories of faith and wonder, remember, every moment in prayer is to understanding. These words echo the essence of 3 a.m. prayers, encapsulating the profound spiritual journey that they represent. 3 a.m., commonly identified as the witching hour, also bears an extraordinary divine connotation for countless devout believers encompassing a broad range of cultures and faiths. This captivating hour is paradoxically seen as a meeting point of the ethereal and the unexplained. Deep-seated in archaic superstitions and cryptic folklore, this hour has earned notoriety for supposedly intensified paranormal and supernatural phenomena. Tales of eerie hauntings, phantom sightings, and peculiar events have been perpetually recounted and linked with this exceptional hour of the night. The uncanny silence and the disconcerting darkness that engulfs this hour contribute to why it has been the subject of dread and intrigue in equal doses. However, there's an additional captivating facet to this hour that's a far cry from chilling narratives and spectral visitations. For the devout and the believers, this hour of 3 a.m. is embraced as a sacred interval, a privileged time frame for profound and personal communion with the divine. The enveloping stillness and serenity of this hour foster a deep contemplation, introspection, earnest supplication, potentially enhancing the probabilities of divine intercession and spiritual connectivity. The rationale behind the specific selection of the hour of 3 remains veiled in perplexity. Hypotheses vary from a reflection of the biblical account of Christ's crucifixion, wherein it's proposed that he expired at the third hour, to the pre-dawn prayer rituals observed in certain cultures, where the earliest supplications are deemed to be the most efficacious. This hour could also be linked to the mystical art of numerology, where the number 3 is frequently connected with equilibrium and wholeness. Independent of the reasons, the early morning hours, particularly 3 a.m., are widely acknowledged as potent and brimming with colossal spiritual energy. Whether it's feared as a witching hour teeming with supernatural occurrences, or revered as a divine hour that fosters a deeper bond with the spiritual dimension, the agreement appears to be quite unequivocal. The period around 3 a.m., with its remarkable fusion of mystery, spirituality, and energy, holds a distinctive for individuals from diverse backgrounds. The nocturnal hour of 3 a.m., regardless of its interpretation, whether as a mysterious witching hour or as a spiritual divine hour, clearly holds a special significance. The time bears a potent energy that seizes the attention and imagination of people across cultures and faiths. The blend of mystique and divine energy that surrounds this hour adds to its allure this time of the night, notwithstanding its supernatural connotations, is a sacred moment for many, offering an opportunity for deep introspection and spiritual connection. Regardless of the reasons, the early morning hours, particularly 3 a.m., are universally seen potent and charged with immense spiritual energy. Whether it's revered as a witching hour filled with supernatural occurrences or as a divine hour that facilitates a deeper connection with the spiritual realm, the consensus seems to be quite clear. The time around 3 a.m., with its unique blend of mystique, spirituality, holds a special significance for people from different walks of life. Whether it's a witching hour or divine hour, it's clear that this time holds a special significance. The Bible is not silent about prayers during the night. The scriptures, in their vast wisdom and depth, frequently illuminate the profound importance of nocturnal prayers. These prayers are not mere rituals performed to fulfill a daily religious quota. Instead, they form an instrumental part of the Christian faith, carving an avenue for sincere communion with the divine, even in sincere communion with the divine, even in the stillness of the night. Historical accounts, anecdotes, and narratives provide an abundance of examples of iconic figures in Christianity who made night prayers an integral part of their spiritual journey. Among them, David, the prophet king of Israel, was often depicted expressing his heartfelt gratitude to the Almighty during the tranquility and unadulterated sincerity, permeated the silent air, serving as a blueprint for maintaining an intimate connection with God. Then there is the quintessential example of Jesus Christ himself. As the cornerstone of Christianity, Jesus frequently sought solace from the crowds and dedicated prayer. His prayers were not merely a means of communication with God, they were also a source of strength and guidance for his arduous journey. His unwavering devotion to night prayers highlights their potent role in nurturing and reinforcing a profound relationship with the divine. The Apostle Paul, a formidable figure in the early Christian church, echoed this sentiment. He persistently encouraged believers to maintain an unceasing dialogue with God, emphasizing the power of consistent prayer. Paul's teachings underscored that prayers, whether in the bustling daylight or the quiet night, possess the ability to a spiritual bridge, a conduit connecting the human heart directly with the divine. These instances and many others collectively shed light on the role of night prayers. Their significance transcends religious ritual to become a paramount part of seeking divine wisdom, fostering spiritual growth, and establishing a continuous connection with God. Night prayers have always been more than a religious tradition. They have formed the very backbone of Christian faith times. The power of night prayers cannot be overstated. From David's Psalms in the tranquility of the night to Jesus' solitary communion with God, it is clear that night prayers hold a unique position in the Christian faith. They are not mere rituals of connection, a medium of communication, a source of strength, and a spiritual tradition that has echoed through centuries. From historical figures to ordinary believers, night prayers have been instrumental in shaping their spiritual journey, offering a conduit for expressing their deepest feelings, seeking divine guidance and maintaining an unbroken connection with God. An unbroken connection with God. Night prayers have been a part of Christian tradition since biblical times, a practice that runs deep. One of the most powerful stories of faith revolves around the parting of the Red Sea. This account, steeped in ancient mythology, emerges from the dusty scrolls of Egyptian history, where it has been preserved for centuries. It recounts a perilous epoch when the Israelites, the chosen people of God, found themselves facing an impossibly daunting predicament. They were led by Moses, a figure renowned for his unwavering faith and dauntless courage, a man who dared to envision a future of liberation for his people. However, their aspirations seemed to be brutally crushed against the desolate, inhospitable shores of the Red Sea, a seemingly insurmountable obstacle barring their path to freedom. The atmosphere grew thick with despair as the multitude grappled with their dire situation. Fear and uncertainty, fumes began to permeate the air, threatening to shatter their newfound resolve. Despite the encroaching darkness of doubt that began to infiltrate the hearts of the Israelites, Moses stood like a rock amidst a tempestuous sea. His faith, unlike the capricious tides of the Red Sea, was as solid and unyielding as the fabled mountains of Sinai. He turned to prayer, his voice rising above the turbulence amidst the mounting dread. Then, in the throes of this desperation, something miraculous occurred. The formidable Red Sea, which had once seemed an insurmountable barrier, began to part, propelled by a divine, unseen force. What was once a daunting symbol of their entrapment transformed into a pathway leading towards their emancipation. The sea, once tumultuous and threatening, fell silent. Its unfathomable depths were revealed as a path emerged from the marine abyss, turning what was once a formidable obstruction into a passage towards salvation. This was more than just an awe-inspiring spectacle that defied the laws of nature. It was a tangible demonstration of the immense power of faith and the transformative strength of prayer. It provided a lesson for not only Israelites, but also for successive generations, that even in the face of insurmountable adversity, unwavering trust in divine providence can shine a light on the path ahead. It highlighted the profound, unbreakable bond between humankind and God, and the endless possibilities that faith and prayer when faced with overwhelming obstacles. This story serves as a testament to the boundless possibilities that faith and prayer can unlock. Another story that manifests the profound influence of prayer is the miraculous healing of a blind man. This significant narrative, deeply etched in the sacred pages of the beloved Gospel of John, introduces us to an essential protagonist of color, light, and visual form. He had been robbed of the precious gift of sight since birth, his very existence perpetually cloaked in an unfathomable darkness, his life eternally permeated with obscurity. His path remarkably intersected of Jesus, a figure of extraordinary wisdom, infinite compassion, and divine power. Jesus, upon encountering this blind man, didn't just extend sympathy. Instead, he chose to profoundly alter the course of this man's life. With a heart brimming with boundless kindness, he instructed the blind directive, one that would undoubtedly bewilder anyone. But the blind man, despite his initial confusion, chose to follow the guidance he was generously given. In the aftermath of this peculiar instruction, a miracle occurred. The blind man, after washing the mud from his eyes, was able to see again. His sight, which was once taken, miraculously restored. His world, previously shrouded in darkness, was now brilliantly illuminated. The astonishment that followed this miraculous event was palpable, filling the air with a sense of awe and palpable. Those who knew him, who had shared in his hardship, were now privileged witnesses to his astonishing transformation. Overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, the man who was once blind proudly declared to the world, "I was blind, but now I see." His faith in Jesus and his obedience to his directives event. These elements play a central role in this narrative, serving as powerful symbols of prayer and belief. He wasn't merely a recipient, the transformative power of obedience and faith. This remarkable story, echoing through the ages, serves as a potent reminder to all. Prayer is not just about humbly asking for divine intervention. It isn't solely about making petitions to a higher power. It's about believing in the strength and effectiveness of that intervention and being open to receiving the blessings it brings. Prayer is an act of faith, of belief, and of acceptance. It's about acceptance. It's about opening one's heart and mind and acknowledging the potential for miracles. It's about understanding that with belief and obedience come invaluable rewards. Obedience, faith, healing. These were his gifts from above. His story stands as a testament that prayer is not just about asking, it's also... Individuals have shared their personal experiences with 3 a.m. prayers. This statement, seemingly simple, is a powerful reflection of the profound impact spirituality has in the lives of believers across the globe. It's a testament to the strength that faith can bring to people in different walks of life and in varied circumstances. Today, let's explore some of these personal experiences, a rich mosaic of narratives that highlight the transformative power of this unique practice, the 3 a.m. prayers. At the heart of our first narrative is Sarah, a young single mother. Her days were filled with the tumultuous challenges of parenthood. Struggling with financial stress, the weight of the world seemed to rest on her fragile shoulders. The somber days were replaced with worry and uncertainty. It was during this challenging period that Sarah turned to early morning prayers. As she began to pray at the mystical of 3 a.m., she noted a subtle transformation within her life. Her stress levels began to diminish. Her outlook on life slowly transformed to a more optimistic one. And for the first time in a while, she felt that she was regaining control of her circumstances. The 3 a.m. prayers became her sanctuary, a peaceful haven amidst the turmoil, offering her much-needed solace in a chaotic world. The next tale takes us into the life of John. He was battling a harsh, life-threatening shadow constantly looming over his existence. Faced with this grim reality, he decided to channel his faith, turning to the quietude of 3 a.m. prayers. In the serenity and solitude these early hours offered, John discovered an inner strength he had not previously known. The consistent practice of nocturnal prayers brought about physical healing and emotional resilience that saw him through the darkest times. His health started to improve gradually, and he found the strength to face and overcome his formidable adversary, our Auguste Clara. Clara was feeling lost and disconnected from her faith, struggling to find her footing in a world that seemed to have lost its way. She yearned for a reconnection and found it in the divine communion at 3 a.m. Her persistent prayers at this mystical hour brought her a renewed sense of faith, a rekindling of her divine connection. The early morning prayers helped Clara rediscover herself amidst the whirlwind of life and rekindle her faith. These narratives offer us a glimpse into the lives who embraced the transformative power of 3 a.m. prayers. Each journey is unique with its own triumphs, yet they all share a common thread, the profound impact of this unique spiritual practice. These experiences show how personal and profound the journey of faith can be. For each, prayer is not just for the extraordinary moments, but also for the ordinary. This is a concept that a considerable number of individuals struggle to grasp. Prayer is often seen as a tool for extreme situations, to be used during times of severe stress or crisis, or when experiencing moments of profound joy or deep pain. However, its power and potential are often overlooked amidst the humdrum of daily life. The beauty and the true power of prayer rest in its capacity to touch, inspire, and transform even the most common and routine moments of our lives. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, a new day dawning, the aroma of coffee filling your kitchen as you prepare to face another day. You utter a simple prayer, a humble plea, or a silent thanksgiving. This ordinary moment, infused with prayer, suddenly takes on a new dimension. Your heart is filled with peace, courage sweeps over you, and hope lights up your perspective. An ordinary moment made extraordinary. Take, for example, a few diverse individuals. A single mother struggling to provide for her family, a businessman facing tough decisions, a student coping with academic pressures. These individuals, all leading different lives, facing unique challenges, find solace in their prayers. Their prayers' appeals Rather, they are honest, heartfelt dialogues, conversations with an ever-present divine presence. They invite this presence into their lives, seeking peace, strength, and transformation. These stories, these narratives from various walks of life do more than just illustrate the universality of prayer. Affirm, they acknowledge, and they venerate the transformative power that prayer holds in everyday life. They testify how prayer acts as a guiding light, steering us through the darkest tunnels and over the roughest terrains. They demonstrate how prayer can be a comforting balm, healing our wounds, restoring our spirits. They exemplify how prayer can be a powerful catalyst, igniting change, propelling growth. Prayer, we must remember, is not a quick escape from the trials and tribulations of daily life. It's not a shortcut or an easy way out. It's a tool, a powerful instrument that can bring about transformation. Whether we find ourselves caught in the throes of an extraordinary event or simply navigating the ordinary moments that make up most of our lives, prayer has the ability to bring about change, to bring about transformation, to instill within our hearts a sense of calm, of peace, of courage, and of hope. So let's embrace prayer in the extraordinary moments and, more importantly, in the ordinary ones. After all, it's the ordinary moments that make. Incorporating 3 a.m. prayers into your routine might seem challenging, but it's not impossible. Welcome to a world of tranquility untouched by the persistent noises of daily life. In this world, your spirit is liberated, allowed to wander and discover new depths. This peaceful sanctuary can be attained with dedication, discipline, and comprehension. Remember, this is not a task through, but a journey to savor. Incorporating this practice can seem intimidating initially, but with a correct approach, it becomes more manageable. The first step involves creating a serene environment conducive to quiet reflection. Dedicate a corner of for this purpose. This space should be quiet, free of distractions, a haven where you can disconnect and commune with your spirit. Additionally, depriving yourself of sleep. Instead, your sleep pattern to ensure you maintain a healthy sleep cycle and making necessary adjustments to accommodate your spiritual practices is crucial. Equally important is identifying your motivation for this spiritual endeavor. It a longing for peace, tranquility, personal growth, or spiritual enlightenment. Once you understand, your driving becomes simpler to stay committed and maintain consistency. Patience is a virtue in this spiritual journey. It might take time to adapt to practices, but it's not about speed. It's the endurance and consistency that will determine your success. You might face challenges along the way, but remember that each step forward is progress. Don't forget to enjoy the process too. The spiritual journey should not be a burden, but a source of joy and fulfillment. Remember, every moment spent in prayer meditation is a moment spent nurturing your spirit. In the end, it's crucial to remember what this journey is all about. It's not just about getting up early for prayer, it's about starting. It's about starting your day with a clear mind, a peaceful heart, and a soul-yearning growth. Lastly, embrace this sacred practice and witness the transformative power of prayer. As you embark on this spiritual voyage, you'll experience a profound transformation, one that transcends the physical and reaches. As we reach the conclusion of this enlightening journey, let's reflect on the power of 3 a.m. prayers. We've embarked on an illuminating exploration of this spiritual discipline, understanding its roots, entrenched in numerous faith traditions. Delving into its historical and spiritual significance, we've unearthed its unique value in solitude and faith. The tranquility of the early morning hours when the world is still bestows upon these prayers an unmatched weight and significance. Throughout history, we've traversed unveiling tales of sages and saints who venerated these pre-dawn moments for intimate dialogues with the divine. We've delved into biblical narratives attributing night prayers to miracles, divine interventions, and miraculous rescues, underscoring the potent these sacred moments. Moreover, we've seen personal accounts and testimonies of enhanced spiritual awareness during these early morning devotions. People have reported amplified consciousness, a deep sense of connection, and profound spiritual encounters during these quiet early hours. Transitioning from historical narratives to personal experiences, we've ventured into the practical facet of this practice. We've discussed incorporating this practice into your daily routine, maintaining a focus on connection, not sleep disruption. From setting internal clocks to spiritual practices aiding in waking up, we've provided comprehensive approach to integrating this practice. We've emphasized the profound spiritual connection achievable through 3 a.m. prayers, underscoring the need for sincerity and intentionality. We've reiterated the importance of understanding that prayer's value is not determined by the time, but by the sincerity of this expedition. We've seen that the power of 3 a.m. prayers is not merely a tradition or timing, but a profound spiritual exercise that can spearhead personal transformation and spiritual growth. Crucially, remember that the power of prayer is not confined to time. Whether it's 3 a.m. or noon, the power of prayer lies not in the hour, but in the faith you put into it. We hope these stories of faith and wonder have sparked a glowing ember in your heart. Our conversation centered around the compelling idea of 3 a.m. prayers and their divine power. This hour, we believe, is imbued with a unique spiritual connection, a bond that transcends physical existence. We examined the potential of prayer, its capacity to manifest, from the serene whispers of the soul to the fervent outpourings of the heart. Despite the varied expressions, we established that it's the genuine intention and purity of heart that truly matters. It's not about the exact words or the rituals performed. Instead, it's about the heartfelt love and longing for the divine that echo within prayer. Perhaps during these early morning hours, you've experienced these divine moments. Maybe your prayers were answered, your sorrows were eased, or your spirit uplifted. We welcome your stories. We extend a warm invitation to you, the sharing of your personal experiences and reflections. Every story contributes a unique thread to tapestry of faith. Each shared experience crafts a more complex pattern, enhancing our collective spiritual journey's depth and richness. If you found meaning and inspiration in our dialogue, consider subscribing to our channel for more spiritually enriching content. By subscribing, you don't merely gain access to wisdom, but join a community of like-minded individuals, a spiritual family where everyone is on a journey towards a deeper understanding and love. Together, we can learn, grow, and support one another, casting light on our paths and brightening our spiritual journey. Join our community by subscribing to our channel, and let's continue this journey faith together. Here we aim to inspire, enlighten, and cultivate a collective sense of togetherness. We provide a platform for sharing your unique experiences, adding to the rich diversity of our spiritual community. Remember that each shared story of faith and wonder adds a new rich layer to our collective understanding of the divine. This journey of faith is not one we undertake alone, but rather one we embark on together, supporting and inspiring each other along the way. With every new subscriber, our community grows stronger, our understanding, our shared journey becomes more enriching. Join our community by subscribing to our channel, and let's continue this journey. Today we've ventured into the enigma of 3 a.m. prayers, exploring their profound importance and the spiritual potency they encompass. Our journey has taken us deep into the spiritual realm, shedding light on how faith shapes our existence. Although faith may seem straightforward initially, delving deeper reveals intricate layers of emotions, experiences, and philosophies. Faith is akin to the daily sunrise, dispelling the darkness and infusing our lives with warmth. It's an unwavering belief in something beyond our mortal realm. This belief remains steadfast, undeterred by adversities or despair. It's a firm assurance of our hopes and a conviction of unseen aspects. For many, faith is the relentless driving force that propels us forward. It's the energy that fuels our dreams, ambitions, and aspirations. Life undoubtedly is filled with challenges. These challenges can appear daunting, but it's faith that endows us with the resilience to surmount them. It's this absolute trust in a higher power that aids us in navigating life's turbulent waters. Faith is a transformative force. It fosters personal growth and development. It shapes, molds, and redefines us. The path may often be arduous, even painful, but it's a journey of perpetual evolution, enabling us to become better versions of ourselves. How do we cultivate our faith? Through prayer and introspection. These moments of communion with the divine instill us with wisdom and guidance. Even in the most silent corners of the night or the early morning, we find comfort in our silent dialogues with the divine. These moments of solitude, these quiet instances, offer us clarity, strength, peace, and most importantly, self-discovery. As you navigate life, may your faith serve as your guiding light. May it be your beacon during the darkest nights and your anchor amidst stormy seas. May it permeate your life with tranquility and divine guidance. Because faith isn't just about something greater, it's about discovering an enhanced version of ourselves. Remember, your faith journey is exclusive to you, a journey that is ceaselessly evolving, incessantly teaching, and perpetually inspiring. Embrace it, nurture it, and allow it to guide you. Avoid questioning or doubting it and have unwavering faith. Your faith journey has just commenced. Embrace it, cherish it, and allow it to steer you through life's uncharted waters. Let it serve as your compass during uncertain times, your map when confusion prevails. Allow faith to be your guide, your mentor, your companion. So here's a toast to your faith journey. To the steps you've taken, the miles you've traversed, and the mountains you've ascended. May your journey be adorned with love, peace, and divine guidance. And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Here we are at the end of our journey today, but remember, it's just the beginning of your personal exploration into the power of faith and the mystery of 3 a.m. prayers. We've taken steps together, explored our spiritual selves, and discovered the beauty hidden within the humble act of prayer. From sunrise to the twilight hours, we've shared tales and anecdotes, each one a testament to the strength of faith and the power of a dialogue with the divine. We've probed prayer's mystery, examined its many sides, its ability to heal, to console, to motivate, and to initiate change. We've discussed the importance of 3 a.m. prayers and how this holy hour can foster a dynamic connection with the divine, leading to spiritual and personal growth. Our dialogue today comprised various aspects, different viewpoints, and revealed some deep truths about faith's power and prayer's allure. We shared stories of transformation, hope reignited, and lives changed through prayer. We discussed faith's role in our daily, our challenges, in our triumphs, and in our relationships. We're eager to hear from you. We desire to know your experiences, insights, and moments of clarity. Everyone's faith journey is distinctive, filled with its own hurdles and victories. Your experiences could inspire others, a beacon of light in their time of darkness. Have you had any experiences with 3 a.m. prayers you'd like to share? Have any transformations happened in your life as a result of these conversations with the divine? We invite you to share your experiences, insights in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create content that resonates with you and builds a community of faith seekers where we can learn from and inspire one another. Every comment, every shared experience enhances our collective understanding, brings us closer, and cultivates a faith community. Your thoughts, experiences, reflections can make a difference. They can inspire, uplift, and enlighten. They can ignite a conversation, initiate a dialogue, and help establish a faith seekers community where we can learn from and inspire each other. As this video concludes, we want to express our thanks to you. We appreciate your time, attention, engagement, participation, and sharing. Our conversation wouldn't have been the same without your unique insights, personal experiences, reflections. Together, we've set out on this journey, and together we'll keep exploring faith's mysteries and 3 a.m. prayers' power. We hope our content has added value and encouraged you to continue your personal exploration. We hope our discussions have resonated with you, inspired you to delve deeper, to question, to seek, and to discover. Until next time, keep the faith, continue seeking, and treasure every step of our journey. This faith journey is personal yet collective. It's about individual experiences, but also about shared ones. It's about faith's power in our lives, but also in others. Thank you once again for being a part of this journey, for participating in this conversation, for sharing your insights. We're excited to continue this journey together, deeper into faith's power and 3 a.m. prayers mystery. Thank you and goodbye for now.